Welcome back to the Dumbspeak podcast. I'm your host, Autistic Bitch Bongle. I'm joined by Preston, also known as Chiggity Biggity Boop. I'm joined by King Ginger, also known as Will. That's it. I'm joined by or Mr. Nuts, also known as Sam. Oni Puff, whatever his name, Caleb. That's it. Yep. And P-Brain McGee, also known as Tommy.
Hey.
What are we talking about, boys?
Preston's obsession with no Cap, no Kizzy.
When did this start, Preston?
Dude, I don't even know. It started like I think late last year. You're not late last year, late last month, or the beginning of this month.
Okay, screw that. Shut up, guys. Okay.
Did you have any trauma during this moment?
No, I just really wanted to convey my point, so I said no Cap, no Kizzy, and it just kind of took over my life very, very quickly.
And how's your situation at home? Do your parents? Would you say your parents love each other?
Yeah, I would say they love each other.
Would you say that they love you?
On occasion, I'd say.
Yeah, on occasion.
On occasion.
Here and there.
What do you think causes this lack of love, Preston?
I'm just a very annoying individual sometimes.
I can attest to that.
Tommy? Okay, thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for.
Guys,
I can't carry this.
Why you look
Can
like
I
golf
got an actual conversation.
What?
I got an actual conversation. Have you guys heard of that guy named Michael Nostri Daim? Okay. So it's this
French king or something?
No. It's this guy who was.
You look like a ghost. You look like Casper right now, bro.
It was the 16th century prophecies of French author Carey, and he was a legendary predicting numerous major world events. Okay. And this guy has predicted so many actual natural disasters.
Did we talk about this last time?
No, we didn't. No, we always talked about talking about it, but we never actually talked about it.
Oh, hey Matt, welcome to Dumbspeak podcast, episode 5.
Welcome to Dumbspeak podcast. Turn your camera on, you piece of shit.
Camera, don't even call me a dumb piece of shit. Don't make it on you, you fucking autistic actually piece of shit looking like Spider-Man son.
Shut the fuck up.
I just said you piece of shit. I never said dumb piece of shit.
We're having a conversation.
What's up?
Here. Yeah, you can join or you can leave.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll leave.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so this guy has a bunch of random ass predictions of the years. Okay, let's pick a year. Someone pick a year. And give me any year.
Well, how old is this man?
1698.
This is from the 16th century.
Okay, 1782, March 3rd. Or I'm just giving a year.
Let's just do a year for now.
1762.
Predictions. Okay. Oh my god, okay. None of that came up, but apparently he predicted 9/11.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Let's hear what he wrote.
Okay.
Holy shit, I have 141 gigabytes left on my Modern Warfare update?
Shut up. Okay.
Holy shit.
Some believe the French prophet even predicted the terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001. He wrote, earth-shaking fire from the center of the earth will cause tremors around the new city. 2 high rocks will roar for a long time, and then Arethusa will read in a new river. Proponents of Nostradamus prophecies suggest that new city he refers to is New York City, and that the 2 high rocks in the center of the earth refer to the 2 towers that constructed the World Trade Center. The other most essential predictions of Nostradamus are arguably the ones that have not yet come to pass. Among these prophecies, the emergence of the third Antichrist, a third world war, and the exact year the world will come to an end. The story of Nostradamus has many people asking to this day how a person born in the Renaissance era France could have predicted events that would permanently occur centuries after his life and death. It is likely that as long as humanity seeks to know what the future holds, figures like Nostradamus will continue to intrigue us.
What's the Antichrist?
He predicted
Okay, no, hold on. That's like the devil. Also,
he predicted Hitler.
Also, wait, hold up. Oh, give me a second. Okay, it said the two rocks were warring at each other. Two towers aren't fighting each other.
No. But he was like it's meant to be like translated, right? So it's meant to be like a great like analogy.
Anything. I mean, it could be that Family Guy. I mean, Family Guy said.
No.
That,
it feels almost as if this guy's just some crackhead.
Biden was in Iraq, and then his rock was born with the Twin Towers rock.
Osama bin Laden? Oh, yo, dude, my dad met the guy that pulled him out of the hole.
Oh, so he wasn't.
Oh, did you do you know about any of that?
What?
Like the actual what happened with Osama bin Laden?
Yeah, no, the guy told my dad. He even showed him a picture of him like holding Osama bin Laden up out of the hole by his hair. Like, basically what had happened, I think it was like they couldn't find him anywhere, and the cook had come back to the compound area, and he was like, they were like, hey, you know where he is? Because all the other servants or whatever they were like weren't telling. I guess the servant was fed up with his shit because he was like, yeah, he's just under that like rock over there. And they walked over to the rock and they kicked the ground, and it was like they heard the like warp, kind of like wood. And then he like reached on the ground and felt the crack of the wood and lifted up, and there was Osama bin Laden was sitting on like 2 AKs.
Wow.
Like crazy, because like he could have shot that dude at any time.
Yeah, that's nuts. The whole entire mission of Osama bin Laden was actually hilarious because when they were going down into it, like they're going down that bitch with like one of these stealth trappers, right? Like these things are like meant to like be quiet and you're supposed to like roll in all fucking like sneaky, right?
Mm.
And the whole entire idea of like them going actually in was like they like saw like pictures from their satellite and like it appeared to be Osama bin Laden, but they actually had no idea if it was. So they were just taking a shot in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And when they went in, it was hilarious because the back tail of the chopper hit the wall of the compound and it broke off and created a giant fucking explosion, and everybody in the fucking copter had to bail out of that copter, and then it was just full on, well, they already know we're here, go, and they went in and just fucking started shooting everybody. They were just like, we don't care, we just need to find him. And like apparently like his son, or like it was either his son or his brother, and they were like looking around and they saw him and they weren't going to kill him, but he came out of like this doorway and he came out way too fast, or so they say, and he like started screaming at them, and then they just fucking domed him like right there. It was just next guy, and they just kept on moving, and they were worried about like suicide like vests, right? And when they barged into his room, there was two of his wives, and they like grabbed themselves around Osama bin Laden so they wouldn't like just shoot them, but like they were gonna do it anyway. But like basically, they like tackled Osama bin Laden and the wives, and then moved them away as fast as possible. And they started like searching the woman and everything. And Osama bin Laden he was like screaming and yelling and tried to act like he had a bomb on him, or so like what the story is. And they said that like after that like when he acted like he had a bomb on him, they just shot him right there. Like they didn't really think about it. They were just like, whatever, we need to do what we need to do. That's like the story that the government's released, and I'm sure like what you just told us was probably more likely what actually happened.
Wait, hold on. No, I might have been thinking of Saddam Hussein. I don't know the.
You're
all weird Muslim
Osama
names.
bin Laden was the one that they found satellite pictures of, a 6-foot man that description. The tail of the chopper didn't hit the wall. It caught an updraft, started spinning, lost control, and that's when they had to do the emergency landing. And those choppers are like Black Hawks, or meant for complete stealth. And like, I guess the maintenance was wrong on it the night before.
It was
and it got so shit where they domed Osama bin Laden in the head twice. And dude, after that, there was pictures released of his body, and most of them were of his limbs getting torn like off and everything. Like he was completely disassembled by the end of that fucking mission. And they domed both his. Well, I think it was only his sons that were there, along with his wives, in the compound. Because Osama bin Laden was trying to stay low for a long time, and actually one of his servants that was running out to get food, they were tracking him, and when they found out that like they were getting loads of food for loads of people into that armored ass compound, they knew that it had to be Osama bin Laden's, and then it was basically just go there, kill everybody on sight, and questions later.
You know the funny thing is they actually set up like a house, or like there was a building like right across from the compound, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they just set up base like right there. Like they actually
and also they had to set up a small base, but that was actually a compromise like really early into it, because Osama bin Laden with his compound, if you ever seen pictures of it, is literally just like I think 5mm thick concrete surrounding everything, no windows, no nothing. And like there's I think 12-foot concrete walls surrounding the entire compound. It's like fucking basically impossible to get in from the ground unless you got grapples or some shit. But yeah, no, that entire mission, everything went wrong, but everything went right at the same time.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at pictures right now, and it shows it being like really fucking like it's got like barbed wire.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm autistic. It was Saddam Hussein I was talking about.
Yeah, Saddam Hussein was the one that got fucking found in the rock. I think he gave up actually before he got found. Since he was sitting on the 2 AKs, I think he gave up because he knew that his fucking servants were going to tell on him.
Yeah, when the guy said when he opened up the hatch, he had his hands up like this, and he was going, "Hello, my name is Saddam Hussein. I'm the king of Iraq or something, or I'm the president of Iraq. Please don't shoot."
Yeah. He gave up pretty quick. Osama bin Laden was actually the one that they found watching his TV with a 12 gauge, and they domed him twice in the head before he could even fucking react.
Yeah.
That one was like, they didn't care who they killed. Everybody got domed in the head, and I'm pretty sure his wives there were, they might have been killed, they might have not.
That doesn't look like... Pretty sure Saddam Hussein had a beard.
Saddam Hussein had a beard, but he got fucking...
Sorry, Osama bin Laden.
Osama bin Laden? Oh, he had a really scruffy beard.
This is definitely
black beard too.
This is it right here.
That's it.
This is
no, because I was just saying because the picture Sam showed.
This is it.
Let me see.
This is it right here.
That's Photoshop, bro.
No, it's not. Why would they Photoshop him being dead?
Tommy, you gotta edit this out, by the way.
Hell no.
Our channel's gonna get taken down, bro.
No. There's a video.
The video we obtained shows the first room on the left covered with blood. And multiple people either died or were wounded. In that room on the right, there's a room that's absolutely ransacked. There are computers whose hard drives have been taken away. Then you see blood going up the stairs, and right behind me there, if you can see the tree down on the corner, that's only about 1,000 feet from the house at the Pakistani Military Academy. That is the equivalent of West Point, and there's a lot of questions today about West Point being so...
Before they interview someone.
The man who killed Osama bin Laden, Robert O'Neill.
I forgot which force went into Osama bin Laden's compound, but I think it was Delta.
Yeah, I think it was Delta. I think that's why Delta is the most popular one.
Delta is actually so the U.S. hasn't confirmed Delta's existence, but it's like a very well-known fact. But Delta is like one of the highest fucking whatchamacallit, like special ops type shit. Like it's the tip of the trident in their Marines like aspect. And if they was ever confirmed and like anybody who was on the Delta's team was released, they would all be like fucking put on for war crimes with how much stealth missions they've done behind enemy lines.
Yeah. Which is crazy because it's like it's not even their really choice for that shit, you know?
Yeah.
Robert O'Neill was highest rank was a senior chief petty officer.
Oh, senior chief petty officer?
Yeah.
That's not that bad. Honestly, if we have a World War III, are you guys gonna go into the reserves?
Hell no.
To the infantry.
I'm not going to shit.
Do you want to die?
Bro, I would be down to go to another country and just mow down people.
Yeah, because that's what you would be doing, right?
I'd fly an A-10.
Yeah, it's either that or
That
I'd be
would
going
insane.
or I'd be getting fucking mowed down.
Civilians, I'd shoot the enemies.
Okay, no, for real though. Flying an A-10 Warthog and just strafing the shit out of an enemy convoy.
You know how easy those are actually able to fly? But they're hard for controlling the fucking like turning aspect because they actually have a better turning ratio than most fighter jets with the twin turbo engines.
Yeah.
The center of gravity is like right in the fucking middle, but like the speed of it, Jesus fucking Christ.
They're also the only problem with them is the what you call it, the lose of control the closer they get to the ground.
Oh yeah, that's mainly because the turbo engines and the wings that they use are mainly too skinny for like that type of low flying. You would need something a lot more aerodynamic for that.
Yeah.
But it was built for like high speed flying and like
it's built for aerial support. That's why it has like a fucking 50mm cannon on the front. It's meant for long range aerial support from high in the skies. It's actually meant to go higher than Predator drones.
Yeah.
Because they're fitted with the Gatling gun and the missiles, but they're fitted with 4 for long range support, and then the Gatling gun is mainly used for aerial combat.
That's actually a topic. Okay, actually, go ahead. You go ahead first.
I want to know, have you guys ever thought about like why the hell they haven't actually just taken a fucking plane and just tried to go into the fucking try to go into space?
That doesn't work.
It physically couldn't work.
Haven't you seen Iron Man 1? It just doesn't work like that.
It doesn't.
Yeah, man, you get too cold when you get up there.
You're too cold and you frost up and you don't make
It's not even the too cold. The jet engines run off of oxygen. You need that oxygen intake. After a certain point, you don't have any oxygen to intake.
Okay.
That's why you don't pilot a spaceship. It's literally all the spacecraft is doing is it's just using its momentum that it got from Earth to make its way to wherever. That's why we can't make such far travel.
You make fine-tune adjustments to your travel, but you can't make huge adjustments. Like you can't fucking turn completely around unless you have another fucking 20 like tons of fuel in that goddamn rocket.
Why don't
and even then,
the
you
amount
don't
of
have
thrust it takes to get out of the Earth's
Then again, you don't have any oxygen in space either, so you can't turn around until you land on a planet that has oxygen.
You can see the oxygen. It doesn't really matter for that type of aspect. It just means no friction, which is like you can turn, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but you need propulsion from like a direct angle. Which is why they have those jets on the side of the spaceship to turn it like fine-tuned adjustments.
That's what I was thinking. I thought that most of the turning was done with just what is it, shooting out air or something?
Yeah, it's compressed air, I think. that they shoot out from
Yeah.
the little jets at the side. Since there's no friction, you can literally use 1 psi and still move that entire ship.
I mean, it could just be
I
any.
watched The Martian.
What'd you say?
I mean, it could just be
I was
any
joking,
gas.
I was like, yeah, I watched The Martian.
Yeah, it's actually funny. They actually, I just looked it up, and they said that NASA's building a spaceship to go to Mars in 2030.
Yeah, no, they're building one for that, but they're building a new engine called the Helix engine, which is supposed to like propel a spaceship 99% at the speed of light. But they can't reach 100% because of speed of light creates mass to go like infinite. And they don't have enough fuel to propel something with infinite mass. So what they're doing is a particle accelerator generator in it for basically just infinite fuel is what they're hoping to get. It's gonna break Newton's laws of physics, but it's gonna stay inside the confines of Einstein's laws of relativity.
So you're telling me by 2030 I could be the Flash?
I don't know
I
if it's
don't know if it's
hella
gonna be by
smart.
2030 or it's gonna be later, but it's supposedly gonna have so much force that you can get to the moon in 1.2 seconds, you can get to Mars in 12.5 minutes, and Neptune in 4 hours.
Okay, but that's
Bro,
our
I can't
time.
just
Isn't
I
the
gotta
space
tell
time
you.
No, that's
Isn't
our
space
time though.
longer?
I can't tell if
It's
you're just like
gonna be in
wicked
our time
smart
because
or
they're
just
working on it
bullshitting
right
the
now.
whole time.
NASA and Elon Musk are working on it.
Is a whole different story.
And I think one other like California scientist or some shit that brought up the idea.
Isn't it 4
Okay, my
years
brain can't handle
every-
this. How about an easier to swallow
No,
subject?
but
What do you guys want to? Go ahead. What were you gonna
that's
say?
totally different though, because Tommy's right, because our time versus another planet's time, like it isn't how long is 1 hour on Neptune compared to
No,
us?
I
Gonna
think
have
like
some
the
interstellar
Well, no,
space-
it's gonna be Earth
Isn't the
hours.
space
That's what they
travel
measure in.
The part that takes like longer in space time.
I mean, if this happens and they mass produce it, damn.
Yeah, because they're
Gonna be
mass
space
producing a
pirates, bro.
fucking.
Space
That they're gonna
pirates.
be able to mass produce Helix engines. That's like a one
Are you guys down to be space
type of
pirates,
thing.
though?
I'm so down.
Like, before they
Dude,
launch
space
it,
pirates
just
would be
run
fucking
up on
fun.
them and be like, "This is ours now, booyah!" And we did.
No, we should be like guys from Cowboy Bebop,
Yeah.
Bounty Hunters,
I have no
Western style. Hell yeah.
Tommy,
That would
you
be
need to
sick.
watch it.
I will.
Okay,
Yeah.
now hold the fuck on. A day on Earth is 24 hours, but a day on Neptune is 16 hours and 6 minutes. A year on Earth is a year, while a year on Neptune is 164.79 years.
Well, yeah, because all the rotations are different on each planet, but they're measuring it in Earth hours. That's usually how they do everything.
No, you don't understand, bro.
Wait, do you age differently on different planets?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You wouldn't.
Time is at a fixed point.
You
It does
wouldn't
not
age differently.
accelerate or slow down on planets.
Yeah, because time exists in space still.
Like there's
No,
nowhere where
aging
time
at the
does not
same
exist.
rate. It's just the time of so when you're speaking of the time of planet, like for instance a year, right?
Yeah.
It's talking about the rotation around the sun.
Okay.
So Neptune is further away,
That's
so it rotates slower. You still age at the same rate. You're still human. Your biology still functions virtually the same. It's just the actual physical year is longer.
Man, that would be great if it was
That's what I was thinking, because I was like,
that many years.
wait, Interstellar
life
also
hack?
probably got that wrong, because remember in Interstellar, they went down to the planet for like an hour, and then they came back, and it was like, it's been 38 years.
Yeah, well, you're
That's
basically
bullshit.
movie.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
time cannot neither accelerate nor slow down unless an outside force is acting upon it, which I don't think there is an outside force that's able to act upon time like that.
Also,
it can't
wait,
slow
maybe
down
it
on
was
any
because they
planet.
went through a black hole. I can't tell. I don't
Okay,
remember
yes,
what
black
happened
holes
exactly.
Black holes-
black holes
No.
are literally like
No, that's
fucking
wrong.
only
No,
void of light.
no,
They
that's
can't
wrong.
really.
Black holes.
What's wrong?
You guys are wrong. You guys are wrong.
No, because I'm not sure if any of you guys watched Interstellar, right? I assume so. It's a pretty big
No,
movie.
I don't even know what Interstellar is.
I don't
You don't
think
know
I've seen
Interstellar?
Interstellar.
No, we're not nerds,
What?
bro. We watch Star Wars down here.
I didn't
No,
know.
Star Wars is
Star
definitely
Trek,
better.
shit like that.
What?
No, not Star Trek. God, no.
Star Trek is
Yeah.
decent.
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
It's decent.
No, it
It's
isn't.
decent, but it's like it's
No.
not something I would watch.
It's not something anyone would watch.
Only like old dad.
Except Star Trek fans.
We're gonna get hate comments, man. I love Star Trek, you motherfucker.
We're gonna lose our only 2 subscribers.
Oh no.
Our only 2 subscribers are Star Trek fans. Okay, no. Away from all this shit, because I'm.
Oh my god, dude, that's so whack. Okay, hold on.
You guys seen
Given the
Endless
Neptune,
Cooking?
hold on.
That's like-
Given the Neptune was discovered in 1846, humanity has only known about its existence for 171 years at the time of the article's writing. This means that its discovery, the planet has only completed a single orbital period, which ended in 2010 and is only 7 years into its second. This orbital period will be completed by 2179.
Yeah, Neptune is so far away that it takes such a long ass time to
What about Mars?
fully rotate
No,
around the
but
sun.
that's trippy to think about, though.
It is. So the physical year is longer, but like the actual time on the planet is still like
It's still the
at
same.
the same pace as Earth.
Yeah, it's still the same rate, but at the same time, it follows a different.
It follows a different physical like
Yeah.
day to night year type thing. There's a planet actually that's fucking like 400 or 500 light years away that doesn't actually have nighttime for every 100 years.
You ever just look up at the stars and be like, I wanna go
So
check that
Alaska.
one?
So Alaska.
No, this planet has 3 suns. 2
Alaska's
are
like
orbiting
20
around
minutes, I
themselves
think.
and shit, and it doesn't get night for like every 100 years.
Wait, 3 suns. Is this Kashyyyk that we're talking about?
Kashyyyk, what?
Did they find Wookiees on here?
Does Kashyyyk have 3 suns? What?
Kashyyyk has 3 suns. One of them is the world Trandoshans live on.
No, it's an actual real galaxy, but it's
No, I was busting your balls,
Do you
man.
not know a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away?
right.
That shit was
Imagine.
That wasn't known.
Bro, I hate it when
No,
people
it was
say,
real.
"Don't you know a galaxy long, long ago in a time or in a place far, far away?" Like, it's not.
What?
People screw up that line so much.
I just said it right.
They say a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
No, it's a long
It's
time
just a
ago.
galaxy far, far away. Yeah, exactly. It's just a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So many people say it.
Oh, dude, what happened to you know what there was supposed to be this year?
What?
There was supposed to be a red nova.
Hey, what?
I don't know what the hell.
A
that
red
is.
nova.
Like a
No.
novo star, like an actual red novo star.
Yeah, it was supposed to light up the sky. 2020.
Oh, that's 2 years ago.
That's last year.
What?
Isn't it 2022?
That was last year.
No, it's 2022. Is what I mean.
Oh, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute. It's not
No.
2021.
No, dude, it's 2022 right fucking now. You dumb
Check his
shit.
homeschooled. He basically is on Mars.
You know,
What?
I heard about what you're talking about, Sam, but I thought it was supposed to be just a regular nova, not a red one. Because that comes from... I forgot which star makes that, but our star is going to make a blue nova. Dwarf stars will make, like, bluish green ones, depending on which color they are, and then... I think the giant ones will make red to blue novos.
Yeah. Two stars were supposed to collide this year.
Mm.
Dude, I can't grab this shit in time. There we go.
Dude, honestly, the one thing I would love to see is a sun collapsing in on itself, but not like one that's super close. You know what I mean?
Hell
Dude,
no.
it was pretty close. It was close enough that it was gonna light up the sky red for like 2 weeks straight.
Bro. You know, it'd be terrifying, a solar flare. Imagine a solar flare happens in our lifetime.
We have solar flares all the time. They're just not big enough to really affect it.
We
No,
have
I mean,
solar
like, one that would
flares,
act
and
like
if there's
an
a big
EMP.
one,
Oh my god, there's a movie about that.
there's
Yeah,
a
isn't there?
Yeah, there's a movie about like this girl predicts a bunch of natural disasters, and the last one is like a huge, gigantic solar flare that just chars the fucking Earth.
Yeah, what is that called again?
I'm pretty sure that's the premise of Maze Runner as well. It's that the world was destroyed by
yeah.
solar flare.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
What would
It was
do
the
if the world
premise.
was destroyed by a solar flare?
Shit, I don't know what the movie is called. I forgot it. I watched that shit like a long ass time ago, and I still remember it somehow.
What would
Yeah,
y'all do
I'm
if
trying to
The
think.
world got destroyed by a solar flare.
Die?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I
No.
It's not
What
like
did
we
you
can leave. We
I go
leave and we're
berserk.
just gonna get
So
killed
we'll
by the
just get
solar
evolved,
flare
bro.
quicker.
We'll just get evolved.
No. Okay, so look, the
Come on,
solar.
Sultan,
If
this
we
shit,
leave
gang.
the planet the opposite way of the solar flare, or like out of the way of the solar flare, it won't get us. The radiation will, but if we have a certain type of hole on the ship,
What
it
would
will,
you
like,
guys do
affect.
if you became mutants from Fallout 4? That's a good
I'd be
question.
chilling,
Kill
bro. I'd be
myself.
Just
smoking
Fallout,
Honestly,
actually.
off myself.
Can't.
I
You're a
ran
mutant.
cheat.
You're
I
a
go
ghoul?
berserk.
You mean a ghoul?
I'd go out to the cave with Virgil and just vibe out there.
I don't think you would know.
Honestly,
Me and him would
I
crack
think
open a
if you
cold
became, I think if you became a mutant, you wouldn't actually have any brain activity. Your brain would be so fried.
No, but like mutant that had brain activity.
Like, no,
If you
I was
Like all
a
had
the other
ghoul, you
mutants.
can talk to the
Yeah.
ghouls, they understand
Yeah,
you.
brain activity.
You mean like a
I
dude,
would-
honestly, I might just go to a cave and chill out with like fucking Preston.
Chill with the
said.
homies.
Yeah, chill with the homies in the cave.
with
Chill with the
Virgil, bro.
homies.
Nah,
Fuck
go to
yeah.
Alaska and just fucking find that
Hey.
ATF over there in the mountains.
Preston, you know Kanye West stopped buying Louis bags after Virgil passed?
I don't care.
Hey.
No, come on, no one gets this joke.
No,
I don't
I get
care.
it. You've explained it
Okay.
before, and it's
Yeah.
whatever.
Preston, when you become
Okay.
president, I feel
Thank
like we should reinstate the building of fallout shelters. We're gonna need them.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know why they
I've
don't
got
do
an
that
idea.
anymore.
One every block.
Okay, Doomsday Preppers, first of all, was a badass show. That show was, I watched that all the time, kid. Second of all, 3 unconventional items that you would put in your Fallout shelter.
Weed seeds.
Unconventional?
Unconventional.
Gotta be honest. I got
Seeds
Weed
for
seeds.
hops and brewing setup.
Honestly, yeah, brewing setups and a fucking growing room or some shit.
You can't. No, it's 3
Agriculture
items.
room's already like
It's 3 rooms.
agriculture
Oh,
room's already.
That's
Black
conventional.
lights.
That's conventional.
That's conventional. That's
Black lights are
conventional.
conventional too?
What? Black lights?
Yeah, UV lights.
Oh, what do you want?
Black lights.
Yeah, UV lights are conventional.
That's
UV lights, solar panels, anything that conserves energy, shit like that.
Conventional as well. Conventional. Fuck.
Bro, I'm
Yeah,
taking
weed
coffee
seeds.
first of all.
Guns are conventional, yeah.
Guns are conventional, yeah.
Coffee's conventional.
Coffee's
No, it's
conventional.
not.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it 100% is, dude. Half the
It's
fucking
addictive.
world is addicted to caffeine.
literally.
So I would already
Sweet.
have like I'd have the ingredients to make Coca-Cola with cocaine, of course.
With cocaine, of course. Tommy's
yeah,
just gonna
like the
say
original
7 keys of
Coca-Cola.
coke.
Speaking of
Tommy's
that,
like 7 keys of coke.
you would never actually know the actual formula for Coca-Cola.
If there's gonna be
Yeah.
a Fallout, bro, I'm gonna go take it.
No, there's like only 2 guys in the world that like know the
Wait, no, it's actually in the world of coke. I live like super close. I live like 30 minutes from
Chippy's
it.
gonna run for it.
I know,
I'm
just
running
no.
two people in the world
So
that
the
know
reason
about
why
it.
Coke had to
Gotta
change
go.
the recipe was because it got out in the first place and people found out
Yeah.
that they actually put like cocaine in it. So
Yeah.
the
They
full
got rid of it.
recipe for the original Coca-Cola is completely out there.
They,
Like a lot of people probably know it,
they should have
but the newer one isn't.
cocaine in it. I mean,
No, but
No,
like
but
they
there's
used
one in the world of coke.
they used to have it. They used to do this thing where like when they like those people that like knew the formula and they only knew the formula, they had it so that when they wanted to get on a plane, that the both of them could not fly on the same plane at the same time in case the plane went down. So they had them fly on separate planes so that if something happened,
No, they couldn't fly.
only one of them would die.
They couldn't fly on a plane at the same time. So if one was flying on a plane, the other couldn't be on a plane.
Yeah, exactly.
You were saying that
so
they could be on.
You were saying that they had to be on separate planes.
No,
they
like they
fly
couldn't
at the same time.
No, they couldn't fly at the same time. Is what
Yeah.
I mean. Like they had to go like different times.
I also don't think they could fly commercial.
I don't think so.
I think they were allowed to fly commercial, but there had to be multiple air marshals on there or some shit in case of terrorism.
Well, there are 2 air marshals on every
We're
flight.
gonna need you a fly. And
Well, yeah, boy,
you're the air marshal.
they would have to be carrying actual weapons. Usually, air marshals won't be carrying weapons on a plane.
No, they do. They only carry rubber guns.
I have fully experienced from this.
They carry rubber bullet guns.
Cheeky's dad is an air marshal. Let him spill the beans.
They carry regular 9mm automatic firearms. They just flash their badges to the TSA and they say okay.
Automatic? You mean semi-automatic?
Semi-automatic, bro. I'm getting out of it.
I was about to say, an automatic gun in a plane does not sound like a good idea.
I don't think they would actually.
They can as long.
It doesn't make sense why they would actually because what if something happened and like somebody got control of the gun and then they like accidentally like shot a hole in the fucking plane and then like oh shit we're losing altitude.
That's why there's only like 5K of them.
They're trained men.
There's not a lot of them.
It doesn't make sense.
Altitude.
Yeah, shot.
What?
You shot a hole in the plane.
Oxygen coming in through the fucking.
You can shoot through the sheet metal.
Okay, no, if you shot a small hole in the plane,
that would be easy to patch.
You're not shooting.
Okay, no, if you shot a small hole in the plane, it would only be like. It wouldn't be problematic. It's only if you rip a gigantic hole in the plane is where there's going to be like a vacuum suction that's going to suck everything out.
Exactly.
Planes are made out of sheet metal, right?
Exactly. They're made of something way stronger.
Yeah, not sheet metal.
9mm ain't going through it.
Yeah, probably not. Honestly, Tommy's got a fair point.
Planes are pretty thick. They have pretty thick.
Yeah,
walls.
planes have to be pretty thick to handle that altitude and the wind.
They have hella cushioning,
Bro,
mechanics. It ain't getting through.
Their windows are so thick. I think they've got like 3-inch thick windows. Whenever I'm on a plane, I can't even like tell what's up and down out the windows.
Bro, what do you mean, bro? I've been on a plane that's just plastic, yo.
Yeah, bro.
It has to be plastic. There's no way it's glass.
We're Chicago. Oh, but we're in the.
Yeah, no, it's not glass, but it's like.
Plastic glass. I know what they're using.
No, bro.
Yeah, plexiglass.
It's plexiglass.
Midway.
Plexi, not flexi.
Plexi?
Or whatever the fuck.
Is that what it's called?
Plexi, yeah. It's
Plexi with a P.
Yeah.
I hate airplanes.
Yeah.
Wait, I forgot what else.
The point is it's really hard to break
too.
Like I fuck with flying, I just hate the airport.
It's also if it does break, it's not gonna like shatter instantly like regular glass would. It's gonna hold like it's like figure, but there's still gonna be cracks and stuff in it.
I also don't think people realize how strong glass is actually. Like glass doesn't just instantly break. I've seen someone take like a 2x4 and just like chuck it through a door, like the glass window of like a door. Like that shit didn't break. We like had to beat the shit out of it, and even then it all sticks together because it's got like this weird gluey substance.
Well, no, okay, that's what it is. That's the plastic. So plexiglass will have a thin sheet of like plastic, like binding the glass together, and it'll have 2 separate, like glass panes on each side of it. So like they use it for windshields too. They'll be really thin, but like when you break it, it won't shatter completely to where it'll just fall apart. It'll still retain its shape. But there will be like maybe a small hole in there, and like a lot of cracks.
That's not plexiglass though. Plexiglass is essentially just plastic glass.
Yeah,
it's a lot stronger and it doesn't shatter like glass. It's not like.
So
it's not like as brittle.
No, it's not.
Plexiglass and regular glass is like it's got like this. It's kind of like sticky almost. Plexiglass is kind of like shardy almost. Like, it's way more like, I don't know how to say it exactly, but normal glass doesn't actually break into, like, giant shards. Normal glass breaks into small shards. plexiglass breaks into big shards. That's like the best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
Someone play prop on?
Prop on Gary's mod?
Yeah.
Hey, this is a 40-minute episode.
Sure, in a bit.
I'm totally
Yeah,
cool with
40-minute
that.
episode
We should play. We should